Hello everyone and welcome back to more modded Minecraft TerraFirmaCraft, this thing that we're playing. Where's my boat? Because as I found out, I was just doing stuff off camera. Why do I leave it over all the time? What am I? Our crops are done, at least some of them are. Is that a spike? I want to go explore this cave. I might look into making a diving suit. But yeah, look at how well our crops have done. I went out, got some more copper at a copper mine, and look at how much like nutrients even these have from the bees. So these bees are kind of incredible, but let's see. All of this is grown, which is awesome. Yeah, we're fine to do it that way. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to break anything I shouldn't break. Notably the flowers. Well, this thing's going to break soon. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. Like, if we ever thought we were going to run out of food, oh my god! That's ridiculous! Hey, well, how is this looking? Got just no potassium. This just has no phosphorus, so we need to just rotate the crops, I think. Like, these oat seeds will go here. You could grow nitrogen crops now as well. Wheat seeds here. And up here, we can go ahead and put some potato seeds. We need to make more food shelves. So we are running out of space in our cellar. Okay, so we didn't get any extra seeds, though, which is kind of a shame. I was hoping we would. But not all of these are grown, because these had less nutrients when I planted them. But you can see some are grown, though, probably because they got hit with more things from the bees. Do we have any honey over here? Look at all this jute. Can't wait for that. Oh, we got no honey. Oh my god, that is an insane amount of food, by the way. Like, we're going to need so many shelves. Like, more than I think we have, clearly, and probably more than we're going to be able to... Wow. Okay, so... You just cut it, we could saw it. Just gonna cut it. Why not? Just make this easier on me. We can eat grain just forever. We will never not have food anymore. At least for the next year, this one harvest alone has just guaranteed that we will forever have food. Because all we need is water, and we can turn this into bread, just to eat forever, which is awesome. Now, I do want to go ahead and chop up some more lumber. Maple here. Still snow I left. We're going to make a ton of food shelves, which the recipe is... Okay, just 6 planks and 3 lumber. Drop all this up. There's the maple one. Just do it easier. That was kind of a mistake. Nine more shelves. Should be good, I'd hope. And it's 9 more stacks of food. That's not going to be enough, actually. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Like, what else can we do with this grain? I guess we could try... Think about getting into the fermenter. But then we need... plant oil, which we can get from seeds, which is a shame, because that's hard to get additional seeds. I think, because I've not got any additional seeds yet, so that's going to be a bit of a problem, I think. Oh, these torches are going to go out soon. Alright, is there anything in here that's rotten? Oh, this stuff lasts forever. Okay. Put some oat grain there. More grain. Just unlimited grain is what we have now. Potatoes, we'll put some potatoes, we'll put some potatoes, we'll put some carrots, we'll put some potatoes, we'll put some carrots, we'll put some carrots. Still not what I want to do. Can't get around that way. Okay. For now, we'll just put those there. Put some carrots. What's gonna go bad the soonest? 2 years on what we just put in here. Oh my gosh. 9 months. So give me... Okay, so this is a compost green. And also, the flour we can use to get more yeast starter out. Okay, well, do this 26 grain. Drop those stacks so it doesn't get combined. Put this over here. Put that grain there. Put this grain here. Nowhere else to put any of this. Alright, well. That's a shame. I guess we can just switch out this fresh stuff for that 12 wheat grain here. Or for this 32 wheat grain. Yeah, let's put that there, take all of this, take this. Man, it's really laggy for some reason right now. I guess maybe it's just down there because it's rendering so much. Also, I'm sorry you can't see. Hold on. There we go. My plan today is to fix that problem and be able to get light for everything here. What I do want to do, how much yeast starter do we have? Got 220 millibuckets. So each one of these gives an extra 500, so 14 should be fine. This should allow us to basically max out how much we have. Then the rest of this, I'm just going to go bring over here for the compost. Which really doesn't do anything for me, but... Something else I learned is we can take rotten potatoes and use those as compost as well. So I've just been using 4 humus and 8 rotten potatoes. Or 4 rotten potatoes. What? High? Wow, it is a high green. Jeez. Why is it so laggy right now? What am I... Whoa, hold on. Let me fix... There's probably something open in the background. Give me a second to fix that. Alright, well, that kind of helped. I closed a couple things that I didn't realize were still open in the background, so that's at least a positive. How much copper do we have left? Oh, look at all of that. I also did a bit more recipe adding. Right, I'm processing a bunch of gravel right now, because I decided that I wanted a use for flint, and, well, because flint is made of silicon dioxide, which is quartz, I just added a 5% chance to be able to mill flint into quartz. So you know what? Sue me, okay? I thought that was a fair thing. Because we have no other use for it, so I wanted it to do something, at least. Yeah, we got a bunch of copper that we went and mined. How's this doing? You out of power? No, I don't know what is going on with that thing. For some reason, occasionally this is breaking. I think it's every time I sleep. It messes up. I set up this little casting setup just to make this easy on myself. Because, you know, we need a lot of copper for, like, basic wires and stuff. So I went to the copper mine and got a bunch of ore. And I've been turning that and melting it down here. And this is maybe want to redesign this forge area once again. Because I could definitely do it better. Notably, I'd like to have casting channels that, like, are more than this hideous setup. I think that would be a good thing. Come on, get up to temperature. But yeah, I just set this big old thing up to cast it constantly. Yeah, I just do this, it sits at yellow. It'll cast it into here, automatically pick it up, and because this clock is going, it's always pouring it out, which is exactly what I want. Yeah, look at that. It works quite well. I'm quite happy with that setup, although it looks hideous, so it's not something I want to keep long term. But it is functional, which is Eat one more. And I think the next thing we're gonna do with these bowls, let's just hold them on up there. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this little care package kit thing here, or some of this with. First, actually, I wanted to make. I need to make more kinetic dynamos. Got everything ready to make 2 of them, I think, except for these, which I can make. There we go, 2 more kinetic dynamos, and that's what the water wheels will connect to. What did I grab these plates for? Oh, right. It's for the medium voltage accumulators. Need steel, some treated wood. We need this for the redstone acid. Good. Medium voltage accumulator. 1. Give me that. Make 2. I'm gonna make 4 of them. Make 3. Make 4. There you go. That on us anymore. And then I need to make some transformers. Means I'll need what? 8 iron, 4 redstone, 4 electrum wire. Dang it. That. 4 iron. We're gonna need more electrum wire. There, good. Ouch. That hurt. So we need to make these, which make treated wood slabs. Good thing we have exactly 3 more treated wood planks. Those into there. Four electrum wire coils. Make these 4 transformers. Because we're going to run it from the kinetic dynamo straight into the transformer to make it medium voltage. That way it can transfer a higher load faster. And I did want to make, what are they? Old posts, I think? Yeah, post. Wooden post. So it's any kind of brick and then treated wood fence. We'll make some of those at some point. When we get the wire setup done and fully built. But for now, I also want... I need some aqueducts. Need those. And I'm gonna need... taking fall damage because I don't care. Andesite brick. Do I have any more andesite? Probably up here. Right? Plenty of them. Oh, there's a bunch of hickory. And it's not treated wood. We should make more treated wood soon, but I'm not gonna do that right now. We've got that. I kind of just want to make the other 2 kinetic dynamos. Wait, I got everything I needed to make more? How did I get those? Like, you know, I bet I was gonna get everything ready to make 4 of them, and I just didn't end up doing that. Go ahead and stack what we can in there. I was gonna do some fun parkour, but I failed. Failed! Oh! That there. We don't need these electrum ingots, although I only turned 4 of these into wire right now. That's cool. It alternates between them. That's so satisfying. I love the metal press. It's such a fun item. Or machine, I guess. down. We'll need some sticks. That, put that away. Turn all of that into that, and turn this into this. Then we need to make 2 more of these. Make 2 more of these, which takes 2 more iron. Then we need 4 iron. Redstone. We're gonna have to go mining for more redstone soon. There we go. Now, I want to make 2 more water wheels, which I will do, but I'm going to do that off camera. I'm not going to make you sit through that right now. Well, I also made a bunch of terracotta, because we're going to need it. Actually, just going to need... We'll need more low-voltage connectors. Actually, I don't think we do. What am I doing? This is not how you make those things. There we go. Actually won't need that many of them. We only need 4 now that I think about it. Anyways, I'm gonna go make a water wheel, and I'll be back as soon as I've done that. I'm not gonna make you sit through that right now. With that, I'm just gonna cast more. That's exactly 40. That's exactly 40. I don't want to go above that, because then it's like getting destroyed. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, yeah, I'll be back as soon as we have 2 more water wheels. Okay, well, that was really easy because I didn't realize we had more treated wood in here. But there we go. We've got 4 water wheels, 4 of all this. Don't need those. Don't need that either. Why do I have so many random things? We don't need that. We won't need those sticks. I'll keep this because we might need that. Let this keep going. I don't really like that it's just left to go. 4 more, so it's got 39. Okay, well, it'll be fine. There we go. We got a bunch more we can stack. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to go sleep real quick and see if that makes sure it continues working. And because it'll probably, like, run entirely out of heating potential, and then it'll have to come back on as soon as I get back. Let's see. Probably make more treated wood soon. What temperature? You're only very hot. Yeah, look at that. For some reason, it just loves to turn off when I do that. Something about sleeping it does not like. Go ahead and stack up the rest of this copper, though. We could use more cast iron, maybe. We don't really use it for anything right now, so I guess we don't necessarily need more, but it'd be nice to have. Wait for this. Let's drink! Oh, heat up faster, please. One star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, and turn on the heat hole. There we go. Let's do it like that. That way it holds it just above. That should actually make this solidify as fast as possible. And bam. Yeah, that's going real quick now. Alright. And now we're off to go do some building, but I just realized we're going to need some gravel too. Because I've got a plan here. A bunch of this, because we're going to need a ton of it, I think. How much flint or quartz? Yeah, see, you don't get a ton of quartz this way, so I'm happy with this. I also thought about adding a way to make kaolinite and graphite, just based on, like, what in real life. Because I'm kind of making things realistic. Like, flint is made of just microcrystalline quartz, so I figured, hey, you know what? You crush it up, you could take our boat, actually. While I'm thinking about it. If you were to crush it up and do all that, then yeah, you'd be fine. It could give you a little bit of quartz. So that's what I did. I think that's an okay thing to do, alright? Yeah, break all this. Yeah! My plan is over here, where it turns from lake to river. I want to build, like, almost like a dam. Well, not almost. I'm going to build a dam here. Alright, I'm going to block it up, like, here and over this way, and then we're going to have aqueducts pour water down over the thing. So let's block it off. Here seems good. So the way I'm going to do that is we're just going to build it up with brick. All the way here. Loose rock thing. Of course there's another cave right here. Why wouldn't there be another cave? And there's this, like, andesite stone, which is kind of funny to me. And we're gonna be doing a lot of terraforming of this area. And if things cave in, then you know what, so be it. That. And we're just gonna go. That there. Break this. Break this. Cool. That's good for now. And then I gotta think about how big these things are. So the water wheel is how big? I forgot. We can't really build up with that. Okay, it's what? 5 blocks wide? Yeah, and what? Probably 5 blocks tall? Yeah. So it's a 5x5 object. And we need the water to come out, I believe, just where it is here. So we need 3 blocks of aqueduct at least. So then it needs to be at least 5 wide. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually has to be 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is where we put the other wall. Also, this is metal, isn't it? There's silver here. That's cool. Is this turned into a river yet? No, the water's not actually flowing here, which is both cool and not as cool. Block this whole area in. We may have to widen this place at some point, too. Or, in all reality, we could end up building multiple, like, levels of this thing, which could be pretty cool. This is also completely unnecessary to build it this way. I just think it'll look cooler if we build it like this. Oh, that's starting to hurt my head the way it's all wibbly wobbly, wavy like that. And now we get the most annoying part that we have to do here. We're going to have to fill in this cave. And that is, we have to fill this entire thing in. There cannot be any water left in this area right now. We'll add more back later. I mean, we really won't. It'll just end up being here again because of, Can we make sponges, actually? I should look into that. Sponge. Nope. Well, if we could get a wet sponge, we could make a dry sponge. If we could get a dry sponge, we could make a wet sponge. But I don't see how we're... I just hit a fish, didn't I? Maybe you shouldn't be standing there. So I'm not going to make you sit through this, but I'm going to go ahead and fill in this entire riverbed portion here. So I'll be back as soon as that's done. And it's all filled in, which means there's no more water, which means now we have to go ahead and dig this all out again. So that's my new project, so I'll be back as soon as that's done. Yay! Ooh, wow, that was a lot of digging, and this takes a ton of bricks, by the way. So, yeah, this is going to be a bit of an expensive build in terms of bricks, but essentially, the way this is going to work, and I'm going to go ahead and build one of the little setups here, is we're going to have a water wheel here. And we're going to have more bricks, and we're not going to have enough. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get more bricks. Alright, we're back, and it's daytime, and you can actually see things, so that's good. So the whole design for this build follows here. Case, not you, though. That does need to be open for... Ooh, probably have to have the power come up this way, then. Assuming you can actually have it output on the back. Yeah, okay. So then we can cover that. So we'll do this, this, and then... Really, these are the most important ones to place from here. Then we'll take these aqueducts. That's not it. This. And it'll dump the water down over the water wheel. And it spins pretty quick, because it's hitting the top. Wonder... Oh, don't do that, please. What if we were to do this? Would that go faster? I think it probably would. What if we did that? That's definitely slower, okay. Oh, because it ends up flowing down the back if we do that. Let's go ahead and just ensure that... Okay, that was a mistake. Just get me out of here. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, we're stuck. Okay, we can get out like this, though. Climb back up here. Water wheel. Go ahead and place it back on... So let's put it back there into the middle. See how quick it ends up going. Let's break that. Definitely slower. Okay. So this is the fastest we can get it going, then. Yeah, that seems to be the quickest anyway. Then what we have to do here is... Ooh, don't do that. Get that brick, though. It's important. Where do we place the dynamo? Here, and it's 3 from this top layer. Dang it. Down I go again. Okay, so 3 from this top layer. 1, 2, 3. So it has to go here. And we place... It won't let us place that because we're going to be occupying where it goes. I didn't think about this. We might have to widen this whole dam by 1. Placing this there. There we go. There goes that torch. And this will get this one to turn. Yep, and it goes nice and quick. Now, I don't think you can have 2 of these in the same spot, right? Like, I can't have one here and one here. No. Then we'll have to widen this 1 block over in one of these directions. Probably this way would do it. Oh, the water would have to come from here, or... we'll do it this side. Okay. That's going to be annoying to do. But that's the whole idea with it, is the water flows over these, the power is going to come up from these, go into transformers, into the medium voltage accumulators. And then ideally, we would also run, like, a big high voltage line off of those. And that would be the main, like, bring the power all the way to the base as quick as possible, but... Oh, I'm going to fall down here. Great. That's fine, we have to tear this all out anyways. But that's not something I'm doing right now, because that'll be really expensive, because we don't have the aluminum for it. And it also takes steel cabling. make high voltage wires. Go ahead and get myself out of this little dungeon I've doomed myself to be trapped in forever. Then we have to put an aqueduct here. And an aqueduct here. Yeah, there. And I'm going to go ahead and tear out everything we built from here so far, and I'll be back as soon as it's all widened by a block. Oh, wow, that was a pain to move everything over, but we've done it. We've got this thing pretty much ready to go. The last things to do is to just add in the aqueducts. 3 blocks in on each. Did I not? Oh. Oh, this is still here from before. Okay. There we go. So each of these is spinning at a pretty decent rate. Now we just got to come down here. Get a low voltage wire connector. Placed onto that one. Now we have to design this upper level here. Now, how I want to make this, I don't know. But I think we'll probably end up... I made some treated wood scaffolding. It's really cool. It's just made of sticks and planks of treated wood. You can climb it like a ladder. Yeah, it's really cool. There's also, like, aluminum and steel versions, and I love, like, the steel scaffolding. It's so cool, but it's admittedly very expensive. So I'm not making any of that right now. Maybe one day. Not right now. So I think what I want is those to come up. Let's get this guy in. A whole bunch of slabs. Cover this portion, at least. We'll need to have, well, these will probably need to, want it to look good. Well, no, wait, because we're going to cover over these. I think I might do, like, treated wood scaffolding over them. I think that'll look nice. It'll kind of add, like, hey, look, this is where the water's running under these. In case you don't remember where the water is, it's under the treated wood. I'm gonna need to go get more andesite bricks. Kidding me. And I'm gonna have to make more treated wood scaffolds. So I guess I'll go do that, and I'll be right back once more. Oh, man. And I went ahead and filled it all in, so this is good. That's how I want it. Now, the question is, probably what we're gonna end up doing, take slabs back. Fine, we're gonna have to go down here anyways. But we'll put full blocks along here, just so, you know, see it. And then, I guess we could do a feed-through, but no. What we're going to do is have, how big are the transformers? Like a block tall, 2 blocks tall, 3 blocks tall, basically. Okay. So, it'll need to be something like that. Right, and then we'll have transformers like this. You need to put wire relay up there. There. That up like that. Give me that brick block back. That's there. Does that me? Yeah, it will. Okay. And then what we'll do, we will have something like this, and then low voltage, low voltage into low voltage, and medium voltage connectors. Put input. Look at that. We're generating power, and it's a fairly decent rate, because it's whatever that's generating right now times 4. So that's kind of how we're going to have it set up. It looks a little goofy, but I kind of like it too. It's a little interesting to look at. And then we'll end up having like a big main output wire that's going to run across the top of everything. Okay, so this one wants to be a brick block. And we'll set up a transformer here. And we'll need to take low voltage relay, medium voltage. Okay. Yeah, we can hold. Yes. We have to get above, like so. That there. Reach down there right now, so we gotta break 2 blocks. Need low voltage wire. Then we will go and put. I'm doing wrong. Low voltage into low voltage. Oh, I got a full stack. We're fine. Cool. And then we take this guy, put it there, put a medium voltage connector on top. Connect those up. There we go. Third one's connected, and now we just connect up this fourth one, and we're good. Again, put the transformer here. That. I don't think you can, like, rotate these. Can you, like, have them sideways? Oh. Unfortunately, they have to be standing up like that. Low voltage relay has to go there. The low voltage wire. Up. Simulator. Connector. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. There we go. All 4 of these are connected up and they're generating power. So now that this is technically functional, we can go for aesthetic designs. And what we're going to end up doing is probably having these running along the top, and then the power is going to move up to those, and then we'll have a big central line that they all connect into, like a big medium voltage relay that runs along it like that. But that's good for now. We got tons of medium voltage relays. We do need 4 more connectors at least. But yeah, that's what we needed to get done on this so far. From now on, everything else that we do for it is aesthetic. Besides, you know, running the power all the way back to our base. Look at that. They're generating a fair amount of electricity. Now, this is not going to be our long-term... Well, this is like our long-term passive generation. We're going to eventually do a biodiesel generator to make huge amounts of energy. But that's only going to be few and far between when we need big amounts of power at a time. This is basically going to be what powers our lights, heaters, things like that. So, yeah, that's technically functional. Now, I need to make a whole bunch more stuff because, wow, is it expensive building that thing. But we've got that done. Let's go ahead and go to sleep here. Move on to the next day and figure out how we want to build it. Yeah, I was making more treated wood because we're going to need more treated wood, I think. I've been making more raw iron, too, because we're running kind of low on it. That. Go ahead and go to sleep. And in the morning, we'll kind of think about what we want to do in terms of aesthetic design for it, because I don't really know. Now, eventually, we are going to need at least 1 more transformer, because we'll end up needing to transfer that medium voltage back into low voltage when we get to our base here. I mean, not technically, we could just run it all medium voltage, but I think that's just less efficient that way. I'm also making more charcoal, because I used up the last of my charcoal in this batch of iron here. So we're going to go and grab this, we'll start processing it, and then... Good. Because we're also going to make more steel at some point. Fairly soon. And we're closing in on the point where we're going to make red and or blue steel. Well, probably both red and blue steel in order to get a vanilla bucket that allows us to move water sources, because that would be incredible. It's a very powerful ability, and it would completely negate the entire reason for like why we're building the way we're building at the place over there, but you know what? It's cool. So that's basically the whole reason I'm building the way I am here. I've also been processing a bunch of our metals. There are a bunch of the ore. I think, what, relays are this one? Yeah, but we needed connectors. Right. There, we're putting all the ingots here. I guess we could process some uranium. Why not? Because this thing has been incredibly helpful for, mass processing. Oh, I also fixed these ores so they don't go as ridiculously crazy as they used to. Okay, so these melt at what? Yellow 3-star. Like, they don't cool down that quick either. So they're made to be the way they're supposed to, right? But yellow 4-star is when we'll turn on the temperature control. I love this setup I did with the crucibles. It's awesome. I just wish I had thought a bit further ahead in terms of casting with them, but... Oh, and go down. I don't know why I thought that was when it melted, because it's not when it melts. Alright then. And now. There we go. That should be basically as hot or as cold as it could be while still being molten. There we go. We're gonna start casting some uranium. That's always a fun prospect. Oh dear. So we're gonna go ahead and grab more materials. I don't know what I want to build with. I kind of want to use a bunch of treated wood. I think that would be cool. Go and consolidate. I found out this is an easy way of transferring fluids, which is really cool. I love doing this. A little slow. I mean, I wonder, can I just put this in here? Yeah, there we go. We can just do that in order to transfer it all around. Over a bucket there. Got tons. Oh, well, actually, that one's empty. These can't. But it is almost full, so let's do that. You have 1.6 buckets in you. They get this at least up to, like, a bit closer to being even here. 7.5. There we go. Gonna make those nice and even, and then we're gonna go grab some more lumber. Let's use oak, I guess. So every 8 logs is a stack of lumber. So we'll do that. Enough to get all that we need in terms of making more treated wood, because it's a very nice block and it's very important for us. And let's grab whatever iron's made so we can just stack it, see how much we have. That back. Grab some charcoal. And almost make another iron bloom. That's also where this mountain of copper came from, was me processing all the metal. Got over 2 stacks of copper, which is wild. So, let's see. What do we want to build with? I do have an idea, although I don't know if that would really look good. I was thinking, like, a block out from it. Well, yeah, we'll do it that way, but we need more andesite brick. So we're going to grab some flux, too, and probably make some more mortar, because we might need it. Give me, like... yeah, a bunch more. Although I'm not going to turn all of this into... I just wanted to make more andesite cobblestone to refill that. I made a black steel chisel because our iron one broke. We're making so many bricks. Okay, so I just realized that I'm dumb and didn't need to do what I did a second ago. Oh, dear. Come on. Bricks. Bricks. So many bricks. That chisel is getting a workout. Did we leave much? We left some mortar here, but that's not going to be enough. Let's go back down here. We're going to have to make more mortar soon. Those andesite bricks. Make as many of these as we can. Yeah, we need to make more mortar now. Get rid of this flint because we don't need it right now. This is probably boring because I'm not doing anything interesting right now, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. See, this doesn't really make all that much quartz. It's fairly balanced. There's also not really a use for quartz, so really don't need that much of it. What else do I want? What else do I want right now? Go ahead and I need to make some more food soon. This will be good enough for those bowls out. Down to the kitchen. What kind of wood and stuff do we want to build with? I mean, I'm thinking, like, what goes well with andesite? So this is a nice gray color, so we need a nice branch. So I'm thinking probably chestnut and, like, hickory logs, kind of like what we've been doing down there. Oh, we're gonna have to cut some trees soon. Need those. Our inventory's filling. Not anymore. Give me a whole bunch of this. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I'm trying to think of like what we'd want to do in order to get rid of that. Kind of cover up those wires. They don't like. I want to put fences around them essentially, but I'm trying to think of what kind of fence would look good. Let's see here, fence. Ideally, we would use like aluminum or something. Treated wood could look. We have a fair amount on us, so we'll probably do that. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know why I came in here. We don't need to do that. We can put the iron away. How's the uranium going? Processing. Do we have any more electrum made? We've got one. It's not really enough. We'll do that later. We're gonna need more electrum to make, like, wire connectors. Is it turning nighttime again already? Ugh, okay, we'll just... let's go check on the crops, actually. Because there might be another harvest that's ready. And I'd rather do that right now than whatever I was gonna do. Go back over there when it's gonna turn nighttime soon. Although, not that I really need any of this harvest, like... Oh, great, all this stuff's done. Okay, the sugarcane is not, the jute is... Some of the jute is, wow. Surprised there's no honey in any of these. Oh, this one has some honey. My inventory's so full. It's such a mess right now. Do I even want... There's so much. There's so much food. We're gonna need to get more beeswax and build a bigger cellar coming up soon. We're running out of space. It's almost time for us to sleep again. In here. Still some shredded cheese that's good for 10 months. Shredded cheese is a great sandwich ingredient. It adds dairy. Dairy. I like to do dairy, egg, or cheese, eggs, and then something. Like potatoes, I think is what I use. I don't know why I'm even making this compost. It's not really necessary. I mean, we get plenty of nutrients from the bees that we have over there, but hey. It's fun. so much honey. I mean, I don't really have a use for all of it, but hey. Cool, okay, we can take that stick out. We don't... About time to sleep, yay! Good, we're far enough away from the monsters. Wonderful. This, let's eat. That's the last of our food right now. We'll make some more food later. Look at how much honey we have. Olive oil, water. Oh yeah, I was feeding a bunch of yeast. We've got a full thing of yeast there. We'll grab whatever treated wood is done too, and then we'll be fine. So beautiful. Okay, oh, there is still some... Oh, right, because I slept. Forgot about that annoyance. Oh, here's a bunch of our uranium that we have. We don't necessarily need this much. It doesn't do anything for us besides, like, uranium plates make uranium sheet metal, which is just a building block. Uranium sheets don't do anything. Double ingots don't do anything. Can't even make a double sheet out of this. Uranium grit do anything? No. So basically the only thing that we can actually do with this, make uranium blocks, which we can use in the thermoelectric generator. It's the only use they have, which is kind of upsetting, I must admit. Kind of lame, but that's all that they can do. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Come on, heat up faster. Heat up faster. Here we go. That'll cast the rest. The rest? What did I just say? That will cast the rest of the uranium. Now we get to go build our little dam building on top of it. Which I think once it's done, we can make this thing look really cool, which is what I'm hoping for. It already looks cool having those little holes for the aqueducts, and like, look at how much power these generate. That didn't do that much damage. I thought that was going to do a lot more. Because it is medium voltage. Doesn't damage the armor either. 7132, yeah. Alright, so what are we going to do? My plan is to kind of do something over here. We'll make this a little staging area where we're going to build stuff. Clear some land. My plan is to then come over here and put some stairs coming out of this. Like this, to kind of give it a bit more depth. Out of the way, boat. Get this out of here too, please. And something along these lines. I'm also gonna... The whole thing's gonna cave in, and quite frankly, I'm okay with that. Cave in already. Here, you know what? Here's an idea. This. Give me this. Just chisel as much of this as we can. Force a cave in. Come on. Collapse. Go. Fall down. Fall down. Okay, well, this was all supposed to fall. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh my gosh. As long as that doesn't break any of this, we're fine. Yeah, that's all intact. It's all good. Still generating power. Nothing was damaged. Ooh. Ooh, that was a deep one. Let's go ahead and stack all this wood, clear some space in the inventory, yeah? I like that idea. It's a good idea. What do you think? Yeah, you think it's a good idea, too. I'm glad. Glad we're in agreement here. There we go. Now we got a lot of space. Oh, that's causing huge cave-ins. I love it. I feel like some of this stuff's coming. Oh, that's not what I meant. I wanted to chisel it. Well, there we go. I'm going to do a bit of terraforming and building here. Well, although, we'll do that in a sec. For now, let's do... Come on, here. Good wood fence. Okay, it's just sticks and plank. Easy enough to do. I think we'll do something like... This is not permanent. We're going to move the transformers and everything, but this is just until we get... a like final design of this area done. Pretty much just so I don't touch it and zap myself constantly. Because now unless we jump here, we can't hurt ourselves. We can also insulate those wires eventually, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to right now. And insulating them is actually really expensive. You got to get the jute fiber and use that to insulate the wires, which I'm not going to do because I'm lazy. So, sorry. You wanted to see them insulated? Maybe one day. Just not right now. This area is going to be a pain to deal with. I'm tempted to go get some gravel and just fill it all in, you know? Just so it's not so hideously annoying. I guess I can gather some raw stone this way, too. Because... You know, raw stone's always nice to have. Needed to make igneous alloy. And after we get this power generation setup going, I think my next plan is probably going to be getting a create setup. Like a proper, well-designed create area. Probably going to be my next goal. Either that or like a barn area for animals. One of those two is the next project. I don't know which yet. I have not decided. Okay, this area is going to be annoying to make look good. I'm going to say that right now. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do some building, and I will see you all back as soon as I'm done with this building. And we're back, and of course it's raining, because, you know, it's always raining. But, voila! We've done it. We've got ourselves our little hydroelectric plant here. It's... not totally done. It still needs a bit of refinement, but we got the basic structure that I want for it. So it's kind of like this little open plan. Oh, the rain's done. Right? No, it's just quieter in here. That's cool. There's still some, like, shaping I want to do for the ground, but we got the power running up. It runs up through here. I'm not sure about these pillars either, or kind of any of this on the interior, but it's a basic design. Power runs up through, these feed through insulators, into the transformer, into an accumulator. These wires need to be replaced. Nope, never mind. I'm mistaken. Into the accumulator, which then runs out this way, into these relays, down to there, and then we're going to run that all the way out. And it just runs the same way, all the way across. And if we ever decide we want to go to high voltage, we could just add a second transformer here. Switch this to high voltage, run the medium into the high voltage transformer and run it out. But for now, this will be good. They go here. They all run down into this. Ooh, that one zapped me real good. Probably because there's more power running through that. Or probably twice the amount of the ones up there. Means this one would do a lot of damage. And I don't really want to test it. But I kind of want to test it. But it'll run out to here. And then we'll run the power probably along the coast. I think will look cool. But there we go. This is kind of the basic shape we've got for it. Again, there's still a lot of landscaping I have to do here. There's a big, like, overhanging cliff that didn't look right, so I made it cave in. That part probably has to go. And there's a whole bunch on this side that I also kind of have to fix. Right, this bit here It's just kind of a sheer face, and all this has to get fixed. But for now, it's looking all right. We could do something like this, maybe. That's looking all right. Not the worst thing ever. Again, we'll end up changing or making this look a little better going forward. I got one. I'm not going to place just one slab. But, yeah. This is kind of the basic design we're going for with this, at least for now. I just wanted to get this main structure built, and now we can just start running these medium voltage wire relays all the way over to our base, and we've got power. We've got a fairly large, reliable source of power, too, which is the real benefit here. Where's my food? Oh, there it is. I don't know why it got moved. Wouldn't drink some hearty soup. Yummy. That away, put that away. Yeah. So we've got a bunch more to do. I've still got a bunch of building materials here. I made a bunch of mud bricks because it's easy to do with Create now. I want to do a bit of shaping, maybe put a path here. I also want to put a little building here. I don't know what we'll put in it, but we'll find something that looks cool, I think. I like the fact that the river, you can't really see it with the shader on. I'll turn it off just so you can see what it looks like real quick. But you can see where the river starts. It starts like just after this, which I think worked out kind of perfectly almost. So that's pretty cool. Big fan of that. Again, this whole area has to get redone a little bit. Make it look a little cooler. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I kind of like some of the cobblestone sitting there. Do that, though. Get that one weird piece out of the way. And the shaders back on, because look at how weird this looks without shaders. Everything's so bright and, like, also washed out at the same time. Both cool and not my favorite. I much prefer it with the shaders on. Yeah, much prefer it this way. Everything feels more like a more rich and deep color, even if it is a little darker at times. But we're going to come up here, find a nice little location. Bad spot. Hold on. Hold on. We can find a cooler spot. Maybe right here is good. Yeah, that's better. That is going to have to do it for this episode. We are out of time. It's at least going to be a bit more... Well, I was going to say shorter. It's still like an hour, just about. Maybe a little over. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.